world as one of the top 20 biz women to follow on Twitter. As I said, she is both the district as well as the Region 2 winner, so please help me in congratulating the Women in Business District and Regional Champion, Nina L. Kaufman.
Thank you so much. I am thrilled to be named the Women in Business Champion for the New York District and Region 2. Ah, you really like me. I spent the past 15 years advising, educating, and empowering women-owned businesses, and it's very rewarding to be recognized for this work. I'd also like to give a shout out to my fellow awardees today. I know that to make it as an entrepreneur, you have to be stubborn as midtown traffic. So kudos to you and congratulations on your wonderful achievements. I'd especially like to thank those who made today possible. The SBA, which has strived for nearly 60 years to ensure that small businesses in this country get a fighting chance, and the Small Business Awards judges, who have really recognized the potential that women-owned businesses bring to our economy. But to stand before you as a Women in Business champion, I first had to learn to champion myself. And I could never have done that without the support of some amazing people who first championed me. First and foremost, my parents, Anita and Jay, who taught me. She's a good girl, she thanks her parents. They taught me to pursue a career that brought me self-sufficiency and joy. My husband, Joe Carr, who gave me the unconditional support that I needed to trash my badly broken business model and start fresh. My strategist, Dawn Fotopoulos of BestSmallBizHelp.com, who prods me to dream big, but to simplify, focus, and leverage while I do it. My social media guru, Lena West of Influence Expansion, who led me to capitalize on social networking so that even Forbes and Entrepreneur sat up and took notice. My colleague Rosemary Bova of Bova Enterprises, who encouraged me to add public policy and organizational service to my advocacy skills. My nominator, Elisa Ballabrown. Elisa, where are you? Elisa shares my journey of authorship and my quest for multiple streams of income. And my presentation coach, Rochelle Lissner of Dynamic Business Growth, who steers me away from speaking in highfalutin legalese. These are my champions, as well as so many of you who are here today, and I thank you for coming out. Now, I am proof positive of the profound difference that a solid team can make to an entrepreneur. When I first started my business, I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never run a business before. How many can relate? Okay, a few courageous hands. Yeah, I get it. But as a lawyer, I'm expected to know everything. I'm supposed to have all the answers. I'm the lawyer. The fact is, I didn't. So I hid. I hid my ignorance, my embarrassment, and for years I was an advisor without advisors. Not smart. As my grandmother used to say, you don't sharpen a knife against a sponge. And as a result, I learned some lessons the hard way. Like when the single person I relied on most, my business partner, left me holding the bag for 40 grand in company debt. Or when my former accountant handed me a last-minute tax bill for $20,000. Surprise! Which I didn't expect because I didn't understand my numbers. Shameful, ugly lessons that once were war wounds, but I now see as badges of honor. Why? Because nothing can substitute for the self-esteem that comes when you earn your success. When you take those boneheaded lessons and you turn them into learning opportunities and then teaching opportunities. When you'd rather step in front of the D train than go work for somebody else. But for women, entrepreneurship means more. It's more than just an act of self-expression. It's more than just generating tax revenues for the government. It's more than just job creation. For women, entrepreneurship means freedom. Because when a woman earns her own money, she gains power, options, and independence in the process. And nowhere but through entrepreneurship can you get that ideal mix. It's been my privilege to champion women-owned businesses as they strive to create that freedom for themselves. But I'm just one person. The over 10 million women-owned businesses in this country are a vast, untapped resource that has the potential to abundantly transform our economy. So please, join me in being a champion. Join me in championing the women in business that you know. Like the SBA has, help them with funding, education, opportunities, and mentoring. I promise the experience will take you to new heights. For you are never so tall as when you reach down to help someone else. Thank you, and enjoy the celebration.